some coins. You guys see the title? We're actually fitting to hit all those coins. Everything that you see in the title, we're going to talk about all that. Look, you guys know, those who follow my channel, you know what I talk about on here. If you're new, if you've never been here before, feel free to look through some of the content. We talk about business. We talk about economics. We talk about, at times, how society intersects with business and finance. How you and I can take advantage of opportunities rather than opportunities taking advantage of us. And that brings me to crypto. Again, I've talked about crypto on our channel here, on and off throughout the years. I've talked about various programs. I've talked about how cryptocurrency does not go with MLM. Some of you guys know that there are people who I used to work with in the MLM industry who promoted several MLM cryptos that all went out of business and took your money. And you shouldn't have followed those people, but you did. And again, I know y'all hate it when I say I told you so, but I did. And so again, there's a lot of stuff I've been sharing with you over the years that hopefully you're starting to see by now. I might know a little bit of something. And that brings me to our talk on these coins. Because something interesting has been happening this year specifically that lets me know that the majority of people who are making videos, making content, and trying to be an expert in crypto truthfully don't know what they're talking about. So this is not financial advice, right? Always do your own research. When it comes to investing, always only invest what you can afford to lose. You've heard these things before, and that may be the extent of what people actually know when it comes to crypto. That right there. Those are important. I agree with all of those. That's some of that is stuff that I knew before I started investing myself. Look, again, the channel is 10 years old. I've been talking about business for a while on here. And one of the things I've talked about is Robert Kiyosaki's Rich Dad, Poor Dad, cash flow quadrant. He may not know everything either. There's a bunch of stuff he talks about that I don't agree with. Even heard he went bankrupt. And even though he went bankrupt, we all know, again, those who study economics, we understand he was most likely declaring bankrupt to protect assets. One of those things that rich folks do. But regardless of all that, his cash flow quadrant is the shit. That's really it, you guys. Most of us start off as employees. We think like employees, but when we come into business, we got to learn. We got to transition into the self-employment and understand what that all means so that we can relate when people start talking about businesses, having systems that run your business so that you're not, being run by your business. But eventually, after all that, man, we move into the investor quadrant. If you ever played his game, that's really the goal of his game. The get out the rat race and get into the investment lane where you can really make that serious money. And, frankly, that's what a lot of people in MLM do. A lot of people transition from MLM to real estate. They go from MLM to investing in the traditional stock market. And just because of the timing of it all, a lot of us got into this crypto game as well. I tell the story from time to time, man. Someone I knew in MLM actually came to me about Bitcoin when it was 30 cents. And I'm so upset because I didn't understand what Bitcoin was. I didn't know that this wasn't just another one of those things. I'm so upset. Because I could be stupid rich right now. Stupid. But again, just didn't take it serious. Right? So what I'm kind of getting at with this is when I first got into crypto, there was a lot of people telling me what I shouldn't invest in. And we have to learn, all of us. This is you, me. This is something I've learned over the years. We have to take everyone, every single person has their own agenda, their own opinion, their own perspective, their own game plan of investment. And what works for them may not work for you. What works for me may not work for you. What works for you may not work for me. The only thing that really I think is a consistent is do your own research. Again, this is not financial advice, so don't invest in something because you saw a video on it, because you saw me talk about it or someone else talk about it. Don't invest in something because you saw a tweet. Don't not invest because you saw a tweet or you saw a post on Facebook or Reddit. Like, that's not the reason you invest in something. That's not the reason you pull your money out. Do your own research. That means look at multiple opinions, multiple sources. And then lastly, only invest what you can afford to lose, so that if you put money into a coin and it turns out to be a rug pull, it turns out to be a scam, it turns out to be some complete BS, you lost money that you didn't care about anyway. That's the best way to go about this thing. So, real quick, let's talk about some of the coins that are in that description. Right now, one of the hottest ones, arguably, is Safemoon. Okay? Full disclosure, I may or may not have bags and everyone that's listed, so I'm not telling you to invest in any of this stuff. Safemoon, at the time of me filming this, is going through some interesting stuff. One of the top whales in Safemoon had trillions of coins. They decided to take profits and really sunk the price. It went from like super, like I want to say about 6-0 and like 5 to like 6 zeros and like 2. You know what I'm saying? I'm not here to give you the hundredths or the thousandth, millionth. That's not what I'm here for. We all have access to CoinGecko and CoinMarketCap. I'm actually in a drive-through, so I'm about to pay for some food. Just give me a second here. Probably can't pause this. It's fine. You'll just have to watch me pay for my food. But so yeah, man. Give me a second. I'm gonna pay for this food real quick, and I'll finish wearing this conversation out, because I'm about to break this whole thing down. And like I said, I'm not trolling the other coins. All of them are fall into the same category conversation. $72? Yeah, $72. Oh, I got some change for you too. Boop. Boop, boop. Boop. Yep. That one. And that one. I believe that's 72. One second. Let me get that fresh 3. Okay. So yeah, man. Safemoon, one of the whales, one of the top, holders. Either they might be a dev, they might be someone who's connected to the project. They got in early. They have trillions of coins. They sold off a bunch of coins and they kind of tanked the price. And all the people who are already flooding Safemoon, who are already spreading fear, uncertainty, and doubt, who are already saying this is a scam, it's not going to work, because it's a brand new coin. You know, again, I'm not going to explain everything here in this video. I'm just going to talk about the fact that people don't know what they're talking about. That's really the overall message of this installment of TNG coins. I'm gonna get into this a little bit more often here as well, here on the channel. And yeah, I'm at In and Out for all you nosy people that want to know. Thank you. You as well. Yeah. Yeah. Fantastic. So yeah, I'm gonna hurry this up and close out because I'm going to eat. Actually, I'm not going to neglect my food just to make a video. But I love you guys. Thank you for watching. So anyway, a bunch of people who are already flooding Safemoon, they're already saying it's a scam. With this price drop happening, there's a bunch of people who just couldn't wait to say, see, I told you, you should have got out. You should have got out. But the reality of the situation is, again, it's a brand new project. The price is low. That means that the coin is on sale. It's actually a better time to buy now than it was yesterday, last night, the night before. You know, this is the price range a lot of people missed because it really flew up. That was the thing about Safemoon. It flew up fast. This is the time to get in right now. And that's the thing about crypto. If you really, you know, those who really know crypto understand this point right here. It's mostly about knowing when to get in. That's more important, I think, than anything. And you know when to get in when you're doing your own research, when you're only investing what you can afford to lose. You know how much you can afford to lose. So again, you might have a extra $20 on you that you don't need, extra 100 that you don't need. You know, you can go ahead and throw it in right now and make some decent money when it goes back up, because the price most likely is going to go back up. And this is the thing again, most likely we just don't know. Nobody knows. And that's the thing with Doge. If you look at Dogecoin, Doge, people said Doge is a joke. Doge is never going to be anything. Lots of us had more than enough time to accumulate tons of Doge. We should be millionaires right now, but we're not. Why? Because we listen to all these people who say it doesn't have a use case. It doesn't have this. It's not that. It doesn't have this. Too much of this. Too much of that. People don't know. What happens? Celebrities start pumping it, and all of a sudden, it pumps. And it's staying above 30 cents. And it might go to $1. Who knows? But so if you were to put some money in Doge and it goes to $1, you win. Do you care about use case? No. Do you care about if it's going to be around for the next 10 years? No. Again, if you're paying attention, if it's not going to be around, hopefully you know when to pull out. People said ADA wasn't going to do nothing. Look at ADA now. ADA is almost, again, inching towards $2. People said Verge currency wasn't going to do shit. Verge has been sitting over 5 cents for almost 6 months now. People don't know what they're talking about when it comes to these coins. Tron. People hate Justin Sun. They hate Tron. Tron continues trucking along, continues being like a mini Ethereum, allowing other coins to work off its network. People don't know what they're talking about, you guys. They don't. None of us know what these coins are going to do long term, short term, any of that. So stop listening to everybody. Stop letting everybody tell you what to do with your money. It's your money. You need to educate yourself so you know what you're putting your money into. And so you'll feel comfortable with the decisions you make with your money. All right, you guys, again, thanks for watching. If I missed the currency in the title, let me know in the comments, and I'll talk with you about that currency as well. But the overall point is all those currencies, even As Finance, last one, that's a joke coin for real. But it's got potential because it's hilarious. If you go to their site, check them out. It's hilarious. It's cheap too. So you could throw a real small investment on it, and who knows? Right? Look, if that works for you, go with it. If it doesn't work for you, don't. But if someone says, a coin isn't going to be something and they think they're Nostradamus, tune them out. Thanks for watching, you guys. I'm going to eat. Enjoy your night. Subscribe. Share the video if it made sense to you. See you at the top. Top Networkers Group. People don't know what